And welcome to another edition of Straight Talk for Energy Healers. My name is Rainu Aurora. I am an energy healer. I am the creator of the modality called the Accelerated Release Technique, and I'm the author of the book, The Energy Healing Bible. Now, I am here for a reason. I'm on a mission, and my mission is to help other energy healers like myself to fulfill your life's purpose, to be able to help as many people as your heart desires, because you have a gift. You can do amazing things, and there's such huge talent within you that you deserve to be heard. You deserve to be able to live your life's purpose the way you're meant to, and to not be broke while doing it. So what I want to share, what the whole purpose of this series is to share tips and ideas and philosophies to help you become successful, to help you overcome some of those blocks and resistances and beliefs and things that are keeping you from being out there, from showing up in the world, from having to be in a closet. Because really, I know a lot of energy healers are a little bit afraid of what people will say, so they don't really put themselves out there. So my job is to give you the tools and the strength and the peace of mind to know you're not alone, and I'm here to support you, and whatever I can do to help, that's what I'm going to be doing. That's what I'm going to be putting out here. So today, what I want to talk about, I want to talk about the law of attraction and success. This is actually my wheelhouse. This is the stuff I do. Um, I work with the subconscious, and the subconscious and the law of attraction go hand in hand. The, so really brief synopsis of the law of attraction. Whatever you believe, whether it's good or bad, whatever you're thinking, feeling, that energy is what you're putting out into the universe, and the universe will see that and match it. It'll say, if I believe to my core that I'm going to be successful, the universe is going to see that and go, oh, you want to be successful. You believe you're going to be successful, and it is going to move heaven and earth in order to confirm my existing belief. On the flip side, if I believe I'm going to be struggling for the rest of my life, the universe will see that and say, oh, you want to struggle? Well, here, let's put this obstacle in your way, and this obstacle, and this obstacle, so you can once again confirm your existing beliefs. So there is a great big divide between people who believe in the law of attraction and people who don't. There are people who believe, just as I've said, that what you're putting out is what you're going to attract, and that's the only thing that's important. The only thing is the strength of your beliefs. But then you've got a different crowd that says it's not about what you believe, it's about the work. If you work hard, if you put it all in there, then that's the only way to achieve results. You can't sit there and just lie in bed all day and dream and everything's going to come to you. Because they kind of think the law of attraction believers believe. And honestly, maybe some of us who are sort of fixated on, well, if I believe it, it'll come true. If I believe it, it'll come true. Maybe that's a misunderstanding that some of us have as well. So what I want to do is really put those two concepts together and explain that it's not just about belief, although that is 1,000% important. If you believe it, you will bring it in. But what it isn't about hard work. Or it isn't about, let's just use the term work. It's not about, I have to just work, and that is the only way to achieve results. It's about action. You can't achieve anything without action, but action is not the same as work, because so many people, when you think of work, you think of hard. You think of slogging it out. You think of um, something that just sucks the life and energy out of you. And that's where the two worlds collide. Because when it comes to the law of attraction, the belief is, again, what you put out, you're going to attract, but you're going to attract opportunities. I told you the universe is going to move heaven and earth in order to confirm your beliefs. So before you can do anything, you got to decide what it is you want. And if you're an energy healer, well, then you want clients, you want to be found, you want to do a great job, you want to learn a lot. So to do any of those things, there's actions involved. If you want to be an energy healer and have clients, well, you actually got to do the work. Like sitting on a beach isn't going to get you there. But if you believe that attracting clients is easy, then you're going to feel really comfortable about just sitting up at Facebook or YouTube or whatever and and doing the tasks that it takes in order to attract those clients. It's not going to feel like work. It's not going to be hard. There's your distinction. So I'm actually going to give you a couple of examples from my own life. Number one is the development of ART, the accelerated release technique. I know in my absolute core that the world is vast and that ART is designed like really like the whole concept behind it is that there are so many healing modalities out there, and every single one of them has a piece of the puzzle. And my job, my mission is to put all those pieces together and just create the great big healing puzzle. And that I know I'm going to do that. I know that is where I am aligned. Now, I get so much joy out of finding every new puzzle piece and just going, "Oh, wow, that's really cool. Let's take that. I just learned this from here and plunk it in and find out where it goes. Oh, look there's another piece to the puzzle." And it all comes to me. Now, I'll give you it's actually kind of funny. So my business coach very recently said, "You know, Rainu, okay, you're gonna have to start looking into I think you're gonna have to do some research, like into really old religions, old healing. Like we're talking, you might need to go to India, you might need to go to China, you might need to go to South America and study." And I went, just the thought, just the thought of that just made me want to cry. I'm like, I know, because there's so much out there that isn't there, but I know there's all this stuff. Would you believe within days, like literally days, um, I was chatting with somebody. I don't even remember the situation, but somebody was talking to me about traditional Chinese medicine, and I got a little bit of an understanding, just a basic understanding of some of the ideas or philosophy behind it. And I was like, "Oh, I could use a little bit of that." And then I ended up talking to somebody else about it, one of my clients/practitioners, talking to her about it, and she got really excited, and she went and did a whole pile of research, and then she came back to me and said, "Hey, Rainey, check out these websites." I'm like, "Look at that." The research came to me because in my core, my job is to put it together. My job is not to go slog it out. So I didn't have to do the work, but I had to believe in it. I still do the action of putting the pieces together, the stuff that just feeds my soul. I'm still doing the action of letting people know what I need. I'm talking about it and allowing the universe to then bring me what I'm looking for. So I think that's like super cool. And then another example is when I actually so I've put ART together in a course, in an online training course. And that's a huge endeavor, but I love it. I love the activity of taking what I've learned and putting it all together. So that brings me joy. But then it came to making a course, like actually making a platform because I wanted to have it in some place where I wasn't paying fees for somebody else to host it forever because this is going to be a forever thing. So I might as well have my own system. But I met somebody. I met somebody really easily whom I trusted, who I was like, you can do this for me? I didn't even have to search. I didn't have to do the research. I just felt like this person dropped into my lap. And then when it was time to get my course out, another person offered to vet it for me. Like all these things which I didn't want to do, they just came to me. So yes, I had to do the work. I had to do the work that put it all together, the creative stuff, the joyful stuff, and the things that just brought me down to think about, other people were just put into my path. That is the law of attraction. That is how the law of attraction and activity work together. Life doesn't have to be hard. So if you are crystal clear on what you want, you know in your heart what you're supposed to be doing, then life should flow for you. If you are not in the flow, if you feel like you are struggling, if you feel like you are just beating your head against a wall on something where it just makes you want to cry because of this activity, and it could be doing your social media, it could be trying to let people know who you are, it could be talking to your friends and family, it can be anything where you feel like you are just not making any headway. You are bouncing against a belief that you're hanging on to, that particular area of your life is going to be hard. So that's what you got to be looking for, and that means there's your new belief. That's the new thing you have to shift so you can attract the opposite, so you can attract the easy way. So that's pretty much, I'm already over my usual time. So that's all I'm going to say on that topic today. If you like what I have to say, if you're interested in learning more, I'm super excited to announce that I am doing basically a free week-long workshop at 1 p.m. Eastern time on the September 13th to 17th. It is the How to Heal from Your Past workshop. And I'm going to talk all about the subconscious. I'm going to talk about the law of attraction. I'm going to talk about finding those beliefs, the ones that you're bouncing your head up against. Talk about finding them, talk about figuring out why you have them, and showing you some really cool tricks and tips on how to release them. If this is going to be a jam-packed workshop, I don't hold back. I give you all sorts of fantastic stuff. And I would really, really love it if you were to join in. So, like I said, if that's of interest to you, the information about the workshop is in the comments, or sorry, not comments, in the description. Yeah, I'm not even going to try and spout the URL because it is case. You have to get the uh, uppercase, lowercase, whatever the hell it is. Case sensitive. That was the word I was going for. So the URL is case sensitive. So take it straight from that section and register and join me. And we are going to have a freaking amazing time. So I think that's it for today. I will be back again next week, and I look forward to seeing you then. Take care.